I would say this is one of the best training wheel trading indicators.
This will
Sure
definitely
thing.
get you a couple tips.
Forex Morning Mayhem is a must-listen podcast for currency traders. Get a curated watch list, insightful market analysis, and crucial news updates, plus trading tips for all levels. But remember, it's educational, not investment advice. Scan the QR code in the description to join our free Trade Faction Slack channel for live trade calls. If you like the podcast, please follow and share. Let's get started. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, March 26th, 2025. And you're listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. It's time for the daily market briefing. In today's headlines, President Trump has confirmed the implementation of tariffs on April 2nd, which he has dubbed Liberation Day. Separately, reports suggest that copper tariffs could be introduced within weeks, ahead of the original timeline. In financial markets, US stocks showed mixed performance, while European futures indicate a slightly positive opening. Asian Pacific markets traded mostly higher, but with limited gains. The US dollar index made marginal advances, with the euro trading below 1.08 and USD JPY gradually recovering. The Australian dollar briefly dipped following CPI data. US Treasuries continued to retreat from Tuesday's highs. And German bunds remained subdued, but above post-IFO lows. Crude oil prices were mildly supported, while copper prices surged on tariff reports but have since eased. Gold remained range-bound. Looking ahead, key events include UK CPI data, US durable goods orders, Bank of Canada and Reichsbank minutes, the UK spring statement, and speeches from Fed and ECB officials. Notable earnings reports are expected from Porsche SE and Dollar Tree. Stay tuned for a currency market update with Bill and Dave up next. Thanks for listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review if you like the show.
Let's start with the currency pairs. First pair up, Aussie, New Zealand dollar. We are in a downtrend. We are in the zone, so we are waiting for a sweet spot to form. Anyway, Aussie US dollar in the zone, uptrend, waiting for a long sweet spot to form. Euro Canadian dollar, nothing going on. Euro pound Canadian dollar, nothing going on. New Zealand US dollar in the zone, uptrend. Let's wait for a sweet spot to form there. Singapore dollar, Swiss franc in the zone, downtrend, waiting for a short sweet spot. USD CAD, nothing going on. USD Chief, nothing going on. So we're going to skip those. So we covered all of the most popular technical analysis techniques. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move on to a new phase of this show. I don't know what to call it yet, but I'm just throwing out some ideas right now. I'll come up with something clever hopefully here soon. Today I wanted to start out with an all-star. It's quite old. It's one of the very first ones that I ever used. And in fact, I used it back when I was trading options a lot. There's a guy, I think he still exists. I haven't checked, but his name was John Carter. And he had a trading room for options and stocks and stuff like that. This indicator was called the TTM Squeeze Indicator. And I believe John either wrote it or had it written for him. This is a version of it written by Les Bear. He's a really good coder on TradingView, by the way. So anything from him is usually high quality. But anyway, TTM Squeeze, here's how this basically works. When what's going on behind the scenes here, which I'm going to describe, but you don't have to worry about, is the indicator is looking for Bollinger Bands to contract inside a Keltner channel. When that happens, what's called a squeeze condition occurs. So the way this was written so that it was easy to understand was you're watching the dots, right? And when the
Mhm.
dots transition from one color to another, that means a squeeze is happening. So here, price was in a downtrend and dots start to turn orange. That kind of gives you the heads up, oh, it's probably going to start in an uptrend. And then the second part of the indicator is the histogram. So
Mhm.
once you got the heads up that something's going to change, then you start watching the histogram. So if I started watching it right here, I would notice that, oh, it looks like price is starting to go up. It's going to continue to go up. And then the histogram gives you kinds of a heads up as to when it's run out of gas too. If I just put my crosshair here, if we had gone long here, stayed in it, and then got out here, we would have had a good trade and
Yep.
then done nothing, got back in. And then here's the heads up that looks like we got something going on. So start watching the histogram. So
Mhm.
then nothing. And then an up tick on the histogram. I could go long again here and stay in it all the way up to here. Would have made money. Okay. That's pretty much how it works.
This is very nice, simple. It just gives you a nice little heads up.
Yeah,
This would
it really
be
is.
something I would look at and start somebody out on.
I would say this is one of the best training wheel trading indicators.
This will
Sure
definitely
thing.
get you a couple pips.
Yep. All right, Chief. That is all I have for today.